Hi, I'm Matt from Parksure. As mentioned in my previous YouTube video, I'm going to hopefully answer the most common questions asked in my industry. My industry being the park home, mobile home, holiday lodge, static caravan and holiday leisure industry. So if you're in that industry or interested in that lifestyle, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And now back to answering the most common question. And one of the most common questions in my industry, according to Google anyway, is what is a park home? Now, a park home comes in many different names. Park home, mobile home, residential mobile home, residential park home. But they all refer to the same thing. Now, to answer the actual question, what is a park home? A park home is, for all intents and purposes, a mobile home, i.e. a permanent home that can be transferred from one location to another. Don't get it confused with a touring caravan, which is not meant to be a permanent residence. A mobile home is mobile because it's on a chassis with wheels. But ironically, the wheels are not enough to be carried on the road like a touring caravan. Well, to be fair, you probably could, but best not to. When being transported on the road, they get transported by low loaders and craned into place, where the first thing they do is hike them up on a metal jacks or stands and remove the wheels, thus making them non-mobile mobile homes. You've probably seen them being transported down the motorway. The double units, they actually split in half and carry on two separate transporters until they get to the site location. Then they move them into place and marry the two halves together. Actually quite an interesting sight to see. So really, non-mobile mobile homes, as the wheels aren't really used, but as they're technically movable, or more movable than, say, a permanent structure like a bricks and mortar home, they're classed as more environmentally friendly than a permanent property. As in theory, you could remove the homes and the concrete base they're on and return the plot and the park itself back to its original state. So the government and the councils look on them differently than a brick house. They're prefabricated structures manufactured in factories and attached to a permanent metal chassis. Now, they've come a long way since the old days of the metal single unit caravan type mobile homes, and they're a lot better insulated, obviously warmer, solid and longer lasting than they were back in the day. In the old days they were made of metal and looked more like tin sheds or shepherd's huts, but since then they've come a long way. Long gone on the small tin caravan type homes. Now we have units normally 40 by 20 feet, but if you've got your own land you can get planning permission for it. You can get some specially made at 60 by 20 feet and yet still classed as mobile. The new park homes are constructed of timber frame with a lightweight decker roof, marine plywood flooring with decent insulation, thus making them more sturdy and longer lasting and making them more suited to a residential lifestyle. And the newer models, if properly maintained, can be expected to last for 70-80 years. They're built to British standard BS 3632, which is a residential standard and suitable for 12-month residential use. Basically, they're designed to be lived in. Don't confuse them with static caravans, which are designed to European standards EN 4649, which is for holiday use only, and not insulated as well as a park home, let alone the fact that they're designed for occasional use, i.e. holiday use. If you're living in a holiday home, you'll soon realise it when everything starts to wear out and break down. See my other video, Parksure Top Tips Living in a Holiday Home, if you're thinking of living in a static caravan. I'll put a link in the details below. And that's it. They've come a long way since the old days and are a serious alternative to bricks and mortar homes now, especially if you're over 50, as many as the mobile home parks are restricted to 50 plus. They're also a lot better built than they were, with decent insulation and soundproofing, and as I said before, can last up to 80 years. Certainly long enough to see you or I out. And on that cheery note, I hope I've answered your question as to what is a park home. If anybody has anything to add, please leave it in the comment section below. I'm always up to learning something new or being corrected if I'm wrong. Call us to discuss this or to obtain an insurance quotation on free phone number 0800 731 9583 or visit us at parksure.com. And not forgetting, keep an eye out for more Parksure top tips in the near future. P.S. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more exciting YouTube content from me. Take care.